Hey everybody, this is Tara Woodruff from CoachTaraWoodruff.com and HelpfulEntrepreneur.com, and this is day 34, I believe, of 90 days in my video challenge. And today is Sunday, and it's beautiful, 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 beautiful weather out. I actually spent the first part of my day outside on my little back porch there, and I did some work out there and reading, and I actually cleaned the back porch up a little bit. The chickens have been pooping on things, and I had to clean it. It is stinky. Anyway, it is chilly outside of the sun, and I'm inside, so I'm wearing a sweatshirt. That's right. Yes, I live in Florida. But I'm not in southern Florida. I'm in the middle of Florida. Not in the middle of the state, but in the middle of the west coast. Okay, anyway, I just wanted to make sure I got my video done for today. All sorts of things are going on. Things are going really good. I'm really excited to sort of, in this time of my life, it's really becoming, right at this point in my life and right at this point in the year, you know, that whole thing like old acquaintance be forgotten, that whole thing, you know, that New Year's feeling where you get rid of the old and unnecessary and hurtful and move on to the things that are powerful for you and help you become and be and live a better life and be a better person. That's going down. That's going down. Some of that, I just want to give some advice here. Sometimes it's a little ouch. Sometimes you've got to remove people from your lives because they don't appreciate you, or things from your life because it doesn't move in your favor. Number one person in this world is you, and you can't be allowing yourself to be taken advantage of for your skills. You can't have someone telling you, well, let's do this together, and then not appreciate what you've done for it. You can't. It's not at all acceptable. So you may have been noticing a couple of different things, some key words that have changed around on my YouTube channel and my Facebook and my blog. And that's because I want nothing to do with it. I want to move on from it because, you know, let me just get it out. Let me just get it out. When you're approached by someone and asked to help them do something that they're just not willing to learn because they want to come up with some crazy excuse like, I'm a caveman. When somebody's got a passion for something and they want to pursue something, they're going to learn everything they can. And if they need to learn it from you, that's fine. But don't let anybody tell you that they just can't figure it out because their brains can't work, and that's not true when you know that they're intelligent. Don't fall for that, oh, let's be partners thing, because it's bullshit. It's bullshit. When you know right off the bat that it's not your project, that's not your baby, and somebody wants to make it part of your life, you've got to get real honest and real serious about it. If there's a skill set that you have that they need to learn and they want to learn it from you, then go ahead and figure out how much you want to charge for that and charge it. If there's a skill set that you have that they don't want to learn and the only thing that they're actually saying that they want you to be partner is because they don't want to bother learning it, then you charge them to run what it is, whatever that they're doing, whether it's their social media, their blog, or you know, whatever. And keep your name off of it. Hire your skill out. If it's not your pet, don't feed it. So I learned my lesson with that. I had a person that was a friend of mine. I mean, you know, I guess, you know, want to start a project and wanted me to be, at first I thought it was just to run a certain aspect of the project. Then when it turned out, no, I want you to be the co-person or the partner. Well, then, of course, it came to a whole different level. Then, of course, I have to do things professionally. And what happened was the last time that I worked together with them on something, I created a very professional page for our project to be displayed on. The problem is I had asked several times for a domain name because the tool I was using, it says bleep.mysalesystem.com, and that's all they saw. They didn't see the professionalism of the rest of the thing, you know, where we could click through to the Facebook page and click through to to the group or anything like that. They didn't see that. All they saw was my sales system, and they flipped out saying it's a sales page. Well, I had on numerous occasions asked for a domain name. Why would I be investing money into a domain name to make sure it only said what the thing was? Why would I be doing that? I've already worked at this. See, when I put my name on something or when I'm part of something, I do it professionally. I don't just send people over to a Google place, and I don't just send people over to... I want things to be branded. I want to be as professional as possible. And I basically got told I was insulting intelligence. I basically got told that if you think that's professional, you've got a lot to learn. And, I think it's kind of funny because that's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. So it's been on my mind and then off my mind because my life is pretty busy. And then yesterday, for some reason, it just came right back to me, and I'm like, oh, God. So I said, I really don't fucking like that shit. What the hell? You do something for someone and you let them believe that you think that they're being nice by including you in the project because it's going to help you position yourself. Make sure that when you're asked to do something that you make it very clear what it is that you want out of it. And the minute that you feel funny, move on. If somebody wants your expertise on something and refuses to learn or to take even some of your advice, move on. It's a two-way street. When you're learning from somebody else, that's a wonderful thing. But when you teach, you learn. And when you learn, you teach. When you're not having that back and forth relationship, when things aren't quite working out the way that you think that they should and up to your standards, then it's not a project you should be involved in. You should let go of the project. That's that. And you certainly don't need to be insulted by somebody that has no fucking clue how to do any of it. And refuses to take the time to learn it, even though it's their baby. No big deal. You live and you learn. I'm hoping that you learn from my experiences, because my goal as Coach Tara Woodruff, as the Helpful Entrepreneur, is to help people minimize the learning curve and how long it takes to learn these things. If you go into something with someone together, make sure it's together. And make sure you want to be in it together. And make sure things are compromised upon. And make sure that things that you want to happen, and things that they don't, if they don't want something to happen, they need to be clear with you. Clear. And you need to agree or disagree. And you need to stand on it. Okay? So you may notice that there's a certain phrase that's removed from everything, and that's that. I want nothing at all to do with that. And it's unfortunate because the perception, when they don't even get on the phone with you to explain to you why they think that it was unprofessional, when it was the very thing you were asking for, a domain name, so that it would only 100% be that way, when everything else on the page was, nothing was for sale. Nothing was for sale at all. So, just it's something that I just learned recently, and I've learned it before, and before I was younger, whatever, more naive, believed in people more. Now I'm older, and the whole time I had this sick feeling in my stomach that, bullshit. This is a bunch of bullshit. You're getting used, Tara. I've been working at this for a while, and I take pride in how quickly I learn and how well I do things. And I continue to learn and consistently learn because I want to do them better and better. Because what I think is great today, I want it to be better tomorrow. That's what I do. So from here on in, guys, anyone ever wants to collaborate with me on something or pick my brain about something or any of that, you're going to need to make an appointment and you're going to have to make a financial investment, because I've got people on my team that need that kind of help. I've got people in my organization that need that kind of help. I want to spend the time with people that have made a commitment to me, not to some bullshit, nothing. Not to some slick talker, not to nobody. I don't care who you are. There's something I do understand, and that's marketing your business. I understand how to market your MLM, your direct sales company. Come on up. I understand how to market your book, to market your TV show, your radio show. I understand that shit. I know how. I know how to get Google to like you. But if you're not willing to learn it, and you just want to be, showing up for here and there and not even understanding the full depth of the production of something, go find somebody else out. And I bet you probably won't find somebody that won't charge you. I'm a professional, and that means I get paid. And that's that. No more charity work for anyone. I don't care what kind of advice you've given me before. I don't care what I've learned from you before. I don't care how long we've known each other. I don't care. The shit is over. That's that. So, if you're interested in working with me, and I totally get it, you need to work with me. It has to be a mutual. So, this is Coach Tara Woodruff, the Helpful Entrepreneur. Holla at your girl. If you're looking for a system to help you market and build relationships with a cold market, make your warm market bigger, draw them into what your offer, whether it's your MLM, your book, your TV show, your radio show. Maybe you want to host events across the country, inviting people and charging big ticket items. You're going to need it. So go to helpfulentrepreneur.com, and for the smallest minimal investment, you will be added to me and my partners, or my partners and I, secret coaching Facebook group, and you will have access to me and my professional skills. I love you all.